So if you're watching this video at the time of release, this is coming off the back of a live stream I've just done, because in chat there was a bunch of people saying, hey Valrak, Games Workshop have just confirmed that there's going to be female custodians now. Apparently over on like a Spanish wargaming site or something like that, there was information about a female custodia. For me, I actually have all the brand new lore and stuff with the custodians. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm literally going to go through everything that I've seen, everything that what the story is, what it holds and stuff like that, break it down and just put all the information out there. So let's jump in and let's get waffling about this confirmation of the female custodian. So the custodian at the center of this new lore is called, and I'm just going to read it out here because it's a big long custodian name, Custodian Custodes Trivolia Kesh. This is what all this story is about, and the story itself is about a brand new blood game that's happening. This Kesh character has been on this big mission to, of course, try and infiltrate the custodians' defenses, the Imperial Palace itself, as you do in blood games, to look for gaps and ways to break through so they can repair it, they can mend it. So when it comes to the real threats, they're always ready, they're always prepared to protect the Emperor and Terra itself. Now, a big thing about this is that this custodian is a female custodian. I'm going to put some extracts now in the background. I'm actually going to start with the opening paragraph, which for me confirms this custodian as a female. So, image in the background right now, so you can read it along with me. It states, Custodian Custodes Trivolia Kesh stood upon the bridge of the Cobra-class destroyer named Vigilant Frame. The warship belonged to the mighty Battlefleet Solar. She lingered in the shadows at the back of the bridge, positioned at a spot where she could observe the actions of every crew member, be they the instrumentation pits, the armament shrines, or in the case of the shipmaster Lavewick, stood ramrod straight before his command throne. Now, the big thing from that package of text, of course, was the she. That what was mentioned with the custodian and her name. A lot of people were asking me, because I read this bit out on stream, Valrak, you sure you're not getting confused with the ship and the custodian? For me, I'm reading that and that this is a female custodian. I don't know what you get from that passage of text, but I get that that is indeed a female custodian. If people want more evidence, I'm going to go read now a few bit more of the extracts from this story. So again, please be warned about some of the potential spoiler warnings. If you want to read it for yourself, I'm just putting that out there. Again, up in the background, if you want to read it with me, this is at the bit of the story where Kesh and the Blood Games is all happening, and she's about to put in place a bomb that could threaten Terra and the Custodes and stuff. It says, if all Kesh's plans came to fruition in just over 3 Terran standard hours, she would deposit a compact psionic warhead upon the polished floor of the Emperor's throne room. In theory, it would then detonate, annihilating the companions and the master of mankind in a single apocalyptic detonation. Most blood games involve more direct attempts at assassination or sabotage, of course. Custodians had crept into the palace under the cover of falsehood, sent killers of every stripe to attempt the deed, had sought to compromise higher depths, yada, yada, yada. Again, this again is mentioning kept, her gender as a custodian, and the plans for what she wants to do in the blood games. And another extract, this time Kesh is actually fighting and stuff like that, and you get more like combat and stuff, a description of her and stuff. I'm going to put the extract once again in the background. Feel free to read along with me. It says, to listen along with me, not read along, or you can pause it and read along, whatever you want to do. It says, Kesh warned before anyone else aboard, sensing a sudden empiric energy spike coupled with a surge of overpressure and sharp temperature drop that presented a teleport strike. Her guardian spear was leveled and armed before the first cry of alarm or howl of the klaxon rang through the bridge. Armored shutters rattled down the exterior viewports, a futile gesture of warding against foes who had already boarded the very nerve center of the ship. At the teleport flare faded and a squint hulking figures revealed, Kesh found herself flexing firmly under the Tardican reticules of several ballistic grenade launchers, despite downing the firepower to tear her gene-smited body apart. She could not resist a wintry smile. So again, more words confirming that, she's wielding a guardian spear, other combat prowess and stuff like that. It's all the descriptions there now confirming that this is indeed the first female Custodian. Now, please correct me if I am wrong, but this is the first female Custodian, right? Like, I've read all the 9th edition stuff of the Custodians, the Horus Heresy stuff, the Chris Wright's Throne of Terror series, and stuff like that, and I've never heard of a female Custodian being mentioned before. This is big, brand new lore coming straight from Games Workshop with the brand new 10th edition Custodian Codex. It's right there. It's one of the first stories that's being told within that Codex. But correct me if I'm wrong. Is the other instances where they mention female custodians? This is the first time I'm personally seeing it. Right, I'm going to leave the video there. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. There's all the evidence of it. I would love to get your thoughts and feedback in there. If we can, please try and be respectful in the comment section. I know there's going to be people that disagree with this, people that agree with this, and stuff like that, but let's just try and be respectful to each other when we come to leaving comments and on how we feel about all of this. Thanks, see you, have a great night, and bye-bye.